Hello, I'm Maxwell, and I help teach young men purpose in life. Today, I want to talk about taking breaks. I find in life when we're constantly on a grind, we put our head downs and we're in the hustle. We're in there being so focused, hardworking, and yet we grind ourselves down. How many more weeks can we do of the hard work? Now, it's a good thing that we have the ability to do the hard work for a long period of times. Maybe you have a full-time job and you got a side hustle and then you're going to the gym and you're approaching your goals. You're making progress towards them, but you eventually feel burnt out. You can't keep it up all the time. So today I want to talk about taking breaks and the importance of doing such. I find that times, a few years ago, when I was really into self-improvement, and it was about 6 months. I had this military type routine. I woke up at the same day, did the same 5 morning routines or tasks every single morning. I got out of bed, cold shower, weighed myself, brushed my teeth, did a little exercise, did script writing, video recording, went to the gym. I did these things on repeat over and over again. And yes, I made amazing progress. Yes, I was in there locked in. But it caught up to me that I was too focused on actually doing the work than recuperating, rejuvenating myself. And then when you work so unbelievably hard, it will catch up to you. This is a normal thing to be expected, that you can't work all the time, but it will magically creep on you. One day I wake up and I think, damn, I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I can't do this for one more day. I've been doing this for the past 6 months. How can I continue to do this? And I think I am so worn out. I had no brakes. I was too on the gas. Now, maybe your thing is actually finally locking in and doing the hard work. Sure. But for the people that are actually on the grind, to continue to make progress and work on a consistent basis for 6 months, years, forever, you need eventually breaks to rejuvenate yourself and allow you to be fueled up again. We have a battery, and that battery eventually drains. And when you try to do something with no energy, you have to get the tasks done, you're gonna fail. It's expected, and you don't beat yourself up when you do that. So you should relax eventually. Maybe after a long week, you kick your feet up. That's a healthy thing. Now you're thinking, okay, now I can allow some rest into my routine, my schedule. Yes, but there's an important way you should go about doing this. We're here to be rejuvenated, to have our battery filled again, and not just be a degenerate. Because I used to work, long hours of construction, and I'd go home and I'd play some video games. I'd stay up late. It's the weekend. I don't work the weekend, so maybe I'll smoke a little bit. Maybe I'll drink a little bit just to take the edge off, and I deserve it. Our breaks should not be draining ourselves more. If you smoke weed that night and you wake up, you feel a little bit out of it, a little bit of a daze. Sure, you slept in, but you're still tired for some reason, or you drank and you feel like shit. Our breaks, our little moments of rejuvenation should actually fill us and not just be an illusion of pleasure, illusion of a break. It's very easy to come home from work and scroll on your phone for an hour straight because you've had to do hard work for an 8-hour shift or 12 hours, and now it's time to relax. So you're sitting there brain dead, scrolling on your phone like this. Fucking scrolling like an idiot. Those don't actually rejuvenate us. If I do the hard work on my computer after writing thousands of words, I don't just scroll on my phone a little bit. It's onto the next task. It's onto something that rejuvenates me a little bit, like having breakfast finally. So the main thing I want to teach you is how to be rejuvenated. The thing that really helps with me is when I'm on the grind, when I'm on the hustle, and it's finally time that I see, oh yeah, I need a break. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm kind of forgetting the reason why I've been doing it. Or it's just getting so tiring that I don't have the battery, is to get away. I love nature. I feel like the stillness of life. We have so much noise going on when we live day to day, which is, you know, the gym has music or we wake up and there's so much noise and things we have to listen to metaphorically and physically that we need quietness. Now, whether if it's hiking or just going out into nature or going on a camping trip, I find that this is what really rejuvenates me. So I want to teach you why camping is actually super great for this rejuvenating purpose. Is you go out there and there's no distractions. If you're a man, this is the essence of masculinity. You go out there with the minimum that you need, because if you load your pack up with too much stuff, then it's heavy. You can't really bring luxuries out into the forest unless if you're just glamping. But you fill your backpack, you go drive 2 hours to a spot, and then the mission starts. Your idea is to go find the campsite. Maybe you looked at a map, there's one 5 miles out. So you go hike 5 miles, just trucking along, maybe not having a break here and there. But your main mission is to get to that campsite and keep trucking along. And then when you get there, you set up camp. You get your tent up, you get your stuff unpacked, and then it's all right, it's time to eat. It's time to get wood. It's mission after mission after mission. And then when you actually have downtime to do something, this is where I say you bring a purpose into this camping trip, the reason to get away. So bring a notebook, bring a book you've really been wanting to read, and you sit there and you go out there with an idea to rejuvenate yourself. Remind yourself why you've been working so long and so hard. Remember the reasons why you started and what's been holding you back, things you want to change. You ask yourself these types of questions and it's relaxing. You have the whole day to be there. No electronics, no movies, no nothing. You're just sitting there at your campsite. Maybe you've explored, maybe you've done the bare minimum. And it's time to have the idea, the purpose of what you want to do out there. And this is rejuvenating. You might think, no, it's not. You're busy on a task. With your meantime, when you finally sit down and relax and let everything come to a still, and you pick at your brain to find out real reasons why you're doing things. So I think that's an excellent thing, is whether you're going hiking or camping for a few days, go out and find stillness. This will rejuvenate you. I recently went camping with my father and did everything I just told you. And when I came back from camping, my battery was full. I had an excellent week. And sure, I was tested with trials and tribulations and moments of discipline, yes. But when I first got home, I was an essence of a man, I felt like. I was doing all the initiative. I was giving no play to the distractions. And I was ready to do the hard work better and harder than I was before. So if you fall off, you get that rejuvenation of maybe going out in the woods, having a break, a little vacay, and then you come back and you're ready to hit the gas or hit the ground rolling and really be able to work. You know, I have some key points here that I just want to say is, yeah, you go out there and you find out the deeper reasons. You can bring a friend. I brought my father and had excellent dialogue with him and had some beautiful moments and was able to reflect and really pick at each other's brains and understand things that you don't normally get to have. So take a friend with you, take a good friend, and have real conversation. That's rejuvenating. Now you go out there for the stillness. It's the truest form of living, just bare minimum with a mission, with an idea, with downtime, with stillness. It's beautiful. You forget about all the reasons. That's one big thing I forgot to say is when you go out there camping or hiking out in nature, you will forget about all the bullshit. And then when you're driving home, you might take a sigh. I got work tomorrow. Oh yeah, that girl I was talking to. Oh, my friends, yeah. It slowly creeps in of the bigger burden of life, but you've been rejuvenated by forgetting about it, by having the stillness of it. Now, if you do have a purpose in life or need to find a purpose in life, it is so amazing to go out and find stillness. I tell young men that are trying to find a purpose that go turn everything off and sit in your room and stare at a wall with a piece of paper with a plan and idea. Another excellent thing is to go out into nature in this still environment, this greater form. You're out there amongst real life, and you can sit there and think, okay, what do I want to do with my life? Or why am I doing it? So you can go back to the bustling and hustling life and put your head down and grind again until it gets so worn down that you need an eventual break. So you go out for a day or two again, get rejuvenated, and back on the grind. Again, I'm Maxwell. I would love to help you guys. I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe for more videos like this. I would love to help you guys. So peace out.